Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of this program, The Rights of the Girl Child. I am your host, Patience Emily Godwin. Today, we're going to be discussing about an important topic, which is digital violence against women and girls. To deepen our understanding, we are joined by a special guest from a reputable non-governmental organization who work tirelessly to support and protect girls from digital violence. She's going to be sharing insights, real life cases, and practical solutions in how we are going to be living safe online. Well, thank you for joining us here on the Pi TV.
Thank you.
Please, can you introduce yourself and the organization you represent?
Okay, good morning, good day everyone. I am Zara Sleman Lapai from the Lapai Mixed Observers team in partnership with Partners West Africa and Nigeria, that's the P1. Our NGO basically deals with gender-based violence cases. And as we all know, on 25th of this month, so that's the start of 16 days activism. In 16 days activism, we discuss issues of GBV, that's gender-based violence, and enlighten the public more about these cases and how to report it and every other thing. Well, this year's theme is uniting to end digital violence against women and girls.
Wow,
Yes.
that's good. So please, can you tell the viewers what does digital violence means in a simple term?
Well, when we say digital violence, digital is something online. And I think the layman language that understands digital violence basically is cyberbullying.
Wow.
Yeah, so just say cyberbullying. A lot of people understand what it means. That's let's kind of say like online harassment, hate speech, and all these pornographies that people promote online. They are all issues of digital violence.
Violence.
Yes.
Wow. That's really an interesting one. So please, there's a question here. What forms of digital violence do girls face the most?
Well, can we really say the pornography?
Okay.
Because I think before we blame the digital world, we need to blame ourselves first.
Sure.
If you don't share your picture, people might not really get an hand or an advantage on it to use it for pornographers. Our young ladies these days at the detriment of just a little stipend or something, all these love stuffs, tend to share their pictures online, and maybe after they break up or something happens, the person they send their videos or pictures to tend to take it viral or use it as a means of blackmailing them.
Wow.
Even though we're in the artificial intelligence world, where even if you don't share your picture, people can use this and just do all sorts of things or repeat online. So I think the basic form of digital violence that women face or girls face mostly is issues of pornography or nude pictures.
Wow.
Yes, sharing of nude pictures.
Hmm. That's serious. So, what really inspired your NGO to address this issue?
Well, like I said NGO is basically deals with issues of gender-based violence. So, and we felt GBV cases are not only cases we see physically.
Alicia.
A lot of things are going on online. A lot of things. There are instances where, as a woman, you cannot even post something. People tend to use it against you, and they'll start saying, "You will be girl, I be will be woman."
Sure.
Yes. So that's why we felt instead of addressing these issues physically, let's extend it to the online world because a lot of things are happening there, and a lot of women are being wronged there. And it has led so many people to commit suicide.
Yeah.
It has caused a lot of mental disorders to people because not really nude pictures, even hate speech or the way some people address people online, all these things deals with a woman's self-esteem. As a lady, there are some things you can do, and we feel since we're always talking about GBV, 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 And GBV is always people tend to understand GBV to be just rape cases or domestic violence. No, GBV cases happen online, and that's why we felt why not extend the hands of the end organization to the online world.
Okay.
Yes,
That's on your own side. People are
yes,
helping the community.
yes.
So now, what do you think parents, schools, and also community can do in order to reduce or eradicate this form of violence from the community at large?
Well, I used to have a classmate that said something. Then we laughed about it. He said social media is a dangerous something. I think at the parents level, we parents of nowadays we don't really monitor.
Monitor show.
We don't monitor the contents in our children's phone. We don't monitor the kind of friends they follow. We feel we're in a freedom of yes, this freedom, and there's a limit to freedom.
Sure.
Yes, too much freedom is dangerous. As parents, we need to be vigilant. Let's know the type of social media handles our children are. There are a lot of bad social media, a whole lot. Not just unlike the WhatsApp and Facebook now, a lot of things going on online. In fact, online you see some pages promoting adultery
Mm.
in the sense that they will tell you that share your picture or share your even CV. They will tell you to share your picture and they will send it to another man and the man will contact you. These are things I think I've come across on TikTok, on Facebook page and videos. You will see a woman giving testimony that when I shared my picture and I got $500 instantly through sex chats. That's what they do. When you do the sex chat, then they will pay you. They will give you different. They are agents. Those people are agents. Then they will give you a contact. You chat with the person and then they will pay you instantly. I don't know what the chat is all about, but from what I've seen, it's a sex chat.
Yeah.
Now, as parents, we need to be very vigilant. Doesn't mean the fact that your child is grown or you feel your child needs that freedom. You need to play the role like a FBI. Sometimes you need to check their phones, and then basically, most importantly, you need to admonish them.
The children.
Yes, we need to admonish them, and then at the school level, we need to bring up sex education. We need to enlighten our children more about the dangers of social media.
Yeah.
We need to educate them on why they should do some things and not do some things online. We should make them see the effects of so many things they do online. Then, as a community at large, anything that is happening is bouncing back to the community.
Sure.
If the children are good, the community will be good. And if the children are bad, the community will be bad. We've seen instances where just because a nude picture went viral, the community feels the impact. Because as a parent, you will not be happy seeing your own child online, nude, or some bad, or your child being in the social media on the bad light. It's embarrassing. So I think we need to do more by enlightening them and maybe I think people tend to perceive social media as a free space,
Yeah.
no regulatory agency, unlike the local media houses. Or we don't have any regulatory. They feel there's no regulatory agency, but I think now on WhatsApp and Facebook, when you post some things or when you report a nude
Yeah.
a nude page or something like that, they instantly block access to that page. So I think we need to put some regulatory agencies in check on social media pages.
Wow, that's
Yes.
very good. Thank you for that contribution. So now, how can people get to your NGO, those looking for help? Because in one way or the other, many might fall victim
Yes.
of this violence. So now, how can people get to your organization?
Um well we've in our first program we had a program initially. We dropped a contact. Then we're in partnership with Lapai TV. So anyone that feels he has a problem and really wants to voice out, because I can say that so far so good. Since the coming of this NGO here in Lapai, we've had so many cases that you wouldn't believe that it's happening right here. So we have a contact, and then if someone feels they can't really get to us directly, you can come through Lapai TV. Yes, but basically we can drop our flyer here, so anyone that comes can get our contact through there.
Oh, that's good. Thank you very much. So now, finally, what message do you have for women and girls facing this violence presently?
Well, just know that in every fight you're having in life, you're not alone. As a woman, as a girl, you can't fight some battles alone. It's traumatizing, but you need to speak up to be helped. If you don't talk, nobody will know what's happening to you. But to prevent issues like this from happening, we can't really eradicate it entirely, to be sincere,
Okay.
but
Sure.
we can control it. As a woman, as a lady, let's be conscious of what we post online. Let's be conscious of the type of chats we have online. Because in this world we are living in, people tend to use your chats to blackmail you. Maybe you've chatted with that person for like 10 years back. The person might still have the history. And in your present life now, maybe you are married or something like that, they'll tend to use that as a blackmail. So let's be conscious of what we do online. Let's be conscious of the type of friends we meet online. And let's be conscious of how we chat. Or especially on Facebook pages, let's be conscious of what we post online.
Right.
Comment online. Let's use social media as a forum or as a platform for educating ourselves, for enriching ourselves intellectually. A lot of good pages are online. There are a lot of pages that, or people, if you follow online, you are building yourself intellectually. Let's embrace such type of pages. Any page that is telling you to send your picture or they want to promote you, or let's remove this notion of fast money. Because that's what's bringing the whole thing. Everybody's after fast money. You want to gain money. You don't know how this person got his money. So let's be cautious. Let's be security cautious, both physically and online. Yes.
Well, I think we've gotten the message from our guests. Thank you to our amazing
You're
guests for
welcome.
shedding light on this crucial issue today. Well, I want you to know digital violence is real
It is.
and it affects women and girls in more profound and painful ways.
Yes.
But we can stop this through education, awareness, and collective responsibility. Together, we can create a safe and inclusive environment for everyone.
We can.
Thank you for joining us here on Lapai TV. Stay tuned next week on this program, same time, 7 p.m. Thank you.